Well, hi, I'm Greg Scott Bailey, and I'm here to review Inhumans. Yeah. Um, First off, I'm going to say something here that I'm usually a comic book, movie, entertainment fan of just about anything. And it takes a lot for me to be pretty discouraged about something that I watch and not feel really good. But wow, the Inhumans. The hard part about this is the concept behind the Inhumans deserved a lot more substance to it. I'm not going to say budget. You can get a lot of substance even out of lower budget. You don't have to have all the special effects. You don't have to have all the whimsical, mystical stuff that all the big blockbuster $200 million movies have. But you need to at least put in some effort into some things. Medusa's hair, we knew right off the back, it looked like a cheap wig on screen. It looks like a cheap wig and dye job. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going into the stuff that I kind of feel disappointed in. The set designs and everything on Adelan, there was hardly much effort really put into that either. It was cool to see Adelan. Don't get me wrong; it's cool to see that there's a secret place on the moon that nobody can see except the people that live in there. The biodome sphere world of Adelan is pretty cool, but there's really not much to it. And again, this is going to be a TV show, so we're probably going to be able to explore some more. But the caste society of Adelan, the people that are basically beneath the royal family. To be honest, I don't really understand the concept behind having the lower class workers of Adelan be in that capacity in the story. I don't know much about the Inhumans in the comic book form, other than when we see Black Bolt and Medusa and everybody actually fighting. That's as much as I've seen in the comics. And I was looking forward to a format that I could watch and learn some history and some story and build some characters. And there was just really a lackluster amount put in. And this is supposed to be the IMAX version is supposed to be the kind of like the opening movie pilot of what we're going to see in the TV show. And we were hoping that they were going to put a little extra effort into it. And it doesn't really seem like they put much effort into it at all. Triton's taken out of the picture right at the beginning of the show. The rest of the characters, like we're kind of given list a little bit of context that they're tough and they're loyal supporters, and then they're taken out. It's they they do what I feel is a horrible job of powering everybody down to, I think, prepare for a TV show where they can actually be almost on a procedural TV show kind of element. I have a feeling the characters are going to be in Hawaii and they're going to get chased by agents of Maximus who are chasing after them and trying to take them out, and they have to team up with humans to try to survive. And I have a feeling the show itself is just going to turn into a low budget attempt at doing, yes, the Inhumans, but not much about what the Inhumans really are. When I think of the Inhumans, I actually think, I know I'm probably going to get slapped for this, but I think about the X-Men. I think about the Fantastic Four. I think about these beyond the human element moments where we need these special people to rise above and help save the world or the universe. And I have a feeling like it's going to end up being like what can what can Black Bolt do to help save this neighborhood kid from bullying, which is horrible, don't get me wrong, in his neighborhood. And it's just like the show itself does not lend itself well to that kind of concept, and I feel like I'm not really interested. I'm gonna still check out at least a couple episodes when it comes out on TV. But yeah, for the IMAX experience itself, uh, man, I don't know what they were thinking here. And I mean, for those that weren't following really the rumor mill, there's a little bit of a split between TV Marvel and movie Marvel. The people that are ahead of both departments both report up to Disney, and don't answer to each other. So that's why you don't really see too much about them saying, "Hi, I see Hulk over there, and I see Thor over there. I am an Avenger." And Agents of Shield started out saying a lot of that, but as the kind of little bit of inner fighting between TV and movie kind of happened between their leadership, we started seeing a lackluster amount of that. And don't get me wrong, like I do like the idea of some standalone superhero or comic book themed TV shows and movies not being intertied in this multi-universe thing. But Marvel's the one I was really hoping would connect everything, and I was really hoping they would go ahead and get along, so that we could have both movies and TV shows and comics and all that stuff work together. Even the video game industry. I don't know. Um, I'm going off on a rant because, in all honesty, I didn't really care too much for this. If I were to give it a rating, though, for my rating system, I'd give it a 5 out of 10, which means I don't completely give up on it, but I'm kind of lackluster about it. I'm 50%. If it's on TV, if I had a TV, if it's on TV, I would just go ahead and leave it on, and I'd go back to my drawing or whatever. It might end up being part of background white noise when I play something on a video game. So the hard part is how does something like this keep me going? What would I wish as a fan for this property to keep me going? Well, I would hope I don't need the costumes. I don't need the spandex. I don't need that stuff. In all honesty, Black Bolt's costume right here, that jacket is really awesome. I really enjoy that. The rest of the outfits, Crystal's okay, and actually Crystal the actress isn't too bad either. The actors aren't bad. I think they're just given a TV show with no substance, really. There's nothing really behind it. Um, in all honesty, I do think that if they had spent two or three, let's say, episodes of the show building up who they are, what they're about, and then slowly bringing, because you see it in the previews, you see that Maximus is going to take over and kick Black Bolt and the rest of them off Adelan and down to Earth. That's no spoiler, it's in the trailers. If they actually spent some time on Adelan and they built the characters, built the story, we get to see some of the past and how they got to be who they were, more so than what they actually show. I think there would be more substance behind what it is we're seeing. But as it is now, I'm really stretching to find stuff to talk about here. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend a couple different YouTubes to watch here. Right above me here, John Campia. I'd watch his Inhuman review, and then the Collider Heroes review. I'd watch that one too. Both folks kind of give a really good in-depth personality. Excuse me. Both folks really give a much more in-depth review on this than I can. This review is mostly for folks that were curious about what I thought, and honestly, folks that know me know that I like everything, and 50%, man, I'm kind of with Inhumans. So I'd like to know your thoughts. If you've seen Inhumans, go ahead and post in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you would like to see them do. Because even if something isn't good, there's got to be a way to turn it around. There's got to be a way to make it better. So what would you think would make it better than what it is now? If you watched it and you liked it, let me know what you liked. I'd really like to hear. If you haven't seen it and you just want to blast and troll comments, I'm going to delete them, so don't even bother. But I'd like to have a good, genuine dialogue because, unfortunately, the last thing I want to see is another Marvel TV property get canceled and a really good idea get thrown in the trash. And I still think it's a really good idea that we have Inhumans in a TV show form. I hate to use comparisons, but to compare it to Game of Thrones, I would really like to see a much more rich substance and content put into the characters and the story and what exactly we're going for here, because right now there also isn't, okay, we got to get back to Adelan and we've got to take back our people. but that's kind of projected. It's not really shown that's really an important thing in the story. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so I can do more videos like this. And I know you guys are watching. If this is your first time coming to my channel, hey, thanks for stopping by. We just hit 100 subscribers. I think I hit 101 early this morning. Are you 102, 103? Give me a subscription. Let me know that you want to see more videos from me. I also do game play for Overwatch. I'm going to be doing some Team Fortress 2, Left 4 Dead 2, things like that. Half-Life. And I'd like to also dedicate this video to Ms. Anonymous. Ms. Anonymous was actually the person that donated the money so that I could go see Inhumans, because I wasn't really sure if I was going to see it. So everybody also post in the comments below, thank you, Ms. Anonymous, for helping with the video. Or you could do it sarcastic, like, oh, thanks, Inhumans. You know, no, I'm kidding. I tease. It's a bummer. It really is. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off and thank everybody once again for stopping by my channel and stopping by this video. And as always, this is Greg Scott Bailey saying we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.